Olá pessoal, tudo bem com você? Seja muito bem-vindo mais uma vez aqui ao canal. Hoje irei trazer um vídeo do Físico Nassim Haramein, onde ele fala para nós sobre as mudanças de consciência que acontecem em âmbito global no planeta Terra e o que isso está gerando na nossa sociedade, o que isso pode mudar na nossa sociedade e o que isso já está mudando e por que isso afeta os setores da sociedade, os setores da economia, porque o nosso planeta se encontra nessa situação onde parece haver alguma crise global, monetária. Por que será que isso acontece? O que isso tem de ligação com a expansão da consciência humana, com o crescimento da consciência? Vamos ver.
People are getting real about what needs to be done. People are getting a really good, really clear picture of what's not working and what needs to be changed, what needs to be done. And it's forcing people into a new level of awareness. It's forcing people to go past the, kind of pedantic daily awareness that they might have been involved in for most of their life, and because of the stressors is forcing them to say, well, what is really important? Where could I put my money to actually make the most amount of change and have the most impact to try to get humanity out of this place? So in one way, I'd like to suggest that, it's not like the resources are not available, or that they're gone. It's that the resources are moving hands. They're going instead from investments into institutions that may not be, that might be high yield and high return, but that may be, detrimental to the environment, detrimental to humanity, unsustainable. Maybe these resources are now shifting because of the awareness change that's occurring into sectors where, that were thought to be more alternative, more edge sectors. And so on, a lot of interest in solar and wind and energy and all these other things, CBD, all this other stuff that is, used to be right out there on the fringe, that's coming to the forefront and becoming very, very popular, because the structures and institutions, the older structures and institutions are failing. So people are looking for the next thing. And so, it's like a daily meditation for me anyway. These days, certainly if you listen to the 5 o'clock news, which I tend to try to avoid, I try to just get the snippets so I get an idea of what's going on, because it's important as well to be aware of what's going on. It's a daily meditation to make sure I don't feed into the fear part and feed into what is possible and where we're actually going, and actually to keep the perspective, the galactic perspective, like Marshall was talking about, that from the human perspective, you could look at the system, certainly behind the scene of what's being talked about in the media, like what's going on really with the markets and the world economy and the politics, and see it's all falling apart. But from the galactic perspective, it's not falling apart, it's actually coming together. It's transforming to the next level. So that basically the next iteration is actually coming together while the old institution and the old way of doing things is kind of falling apart.
Bom pessoal, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo de hoje. Vou deixar aqui em cima uma playlist com mais de 53 vídeos do Físico Nassim Haramein, caso você queira ver mais. Eu agradeço muito a presença de todos, a gente se vê no próximo, um grande abraço e até mais!